I'm going to attempt a little experiment and I want you to come along with me. You're going to watch this unfold in real time. I am on a mission to use my rather limited artistic skills to try and design new presentation gear. I'm going to try and source a new entrance robe for myself and do it as cheaply as possible and as quickly as possible. Next.
I'm at boxerworld.com. That's boxer with two X's. And let's see if we can't source ourselves a great looking piece of presentation gear that does not cost a fortune. I'm going to navigate up to Shop Fightwear, and I'm going into their custom fightwear section. I want a robe. When I do my entrance, I like to wear a robe. And they've got maybe 10, 11 different options here that you can pick from. All of them are completely customizable. Here's the thing I like about this company. So I'm going into growth robe. This is the one I am interested in. I guess the growth refers to these vines that are growing on it, which kind of look like lightning, kind of look like a vine. Obviously, you can add all kinds of stuff. You can customize whatever you want, but you don't have to start from scratch. So take a look down here. If you want inspiration, here are other robes they've made using this particular template, the growth robe. But you can start from this, and that's what I want to do. I want to start with one that's already populated with some of the colors, details, and then I want to swap them out. If I don't want these cuffs, or I don't want this reddish maroon to be my base or whatever, I'm going to customize this robe. What I'm looking for is a robe that I can wear, whether the gear I have underneath is trimmed in silver, or the gear I'm wearing underneath is trimmed in gold. What I don't want is a robe that has gold, but then my gear has silver. So I want this to be able to work both ways. For that to be true, the end product has to have both gold and silver on it, at least in my mind. So let's see if we can't do that. We're going to customize every little piece, and then down here we'll see how our total changes. You'll note this is in British pounds. 267 is the starting base here in British pounds. This company is in Thailand. So if you're only familiar with Bangkok, for example, they are in Phuket, and that is way further south than Bangkok. That's so far down there. You're closer to Malaysia than you are to Myanmar or Cambodia, so it's pretty far south. Let's start by changing the main color, right? So I don't want this red, this maroon satin is what we're starting with. I want like a base black to put all the gold and silver on. I want that flat base color so that everything that's cool and colorful really pops against it. So let's go to the blacks and see what my options are. This is what I want, this very first one. I want a simple black matte color. And it looks like I gotta change the hood. Let me save my customizations here. Then I'm gonna change out this maroon hood to be the same. I want that base black matte. And then I think the gold and silver is really gonna pop nice. Here it is, maroon satin right now on the hood. Let's switch over to the blacks. Black matte, beautiful. This is what I really want to start from here. Design is updating. And then I want to swap out, for example, the inside of the hood, that trim, definitely these cuffs here I want to swap out, the belt, and it looks like all these things can be changed. Let's start with the belt. This I want to be silver. I want silver detailing. So here are the silvers and grays, and I want something that's got some, this is exactly what I want. A silver glitter. It's got to have some sparkle to it. Now I really want to put some pizzazz on this robe. The cuffs have got to change. Cuffs are up here. Right now it's the black, but I'm going for that silver glitter on the cuffs. Then I'm going to try and change out the trim. Hopefully that is, I'm pretty sure I saw that here somewhere. Other trim. I guess I should change that. Main trim, yes, main trim's got to go. Let's go to the silver glitter. Save. Looks like there's one other element of trim here that I can customize. Let's see where this is. Other trim. Oh, I see. It's this above the hood. I think I'm going to leave that gold. I think that's cool. I like all of this. It looks like there's some detailing here in the cuffs, which are gold. But that would look better. Here we go. Crystals Oh, wow, there's a lot I can... All right, crystals on the cuffs. That's what I want to change to black. This is going to pop way better. The crystals on the cuffs, if they're black, are going to pop against that silver. The gold against the silver. Yeah, I like how that looks. Much better. What else? Crystals on the arm. That's up here. I'm all right with that staying gold. That looks good with the vines. Crystals on the back. I'm all right with that staying gold. And then on the front and the top. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave those gold. I think this is where it's important to have the black crystals. That'll really pop off the cuff. So, all right. I'm going to add my name to the back. Now, I bet I can't get Master of 1,000 holds to fit here on the back. That's just not, it's going to be too clunky. I don't like this. This is what I want. Seems a little more elegant of the 4 options. So let's see if we can get this to fit. Let's see how just this looks. Print versus embroidery. Well, I don't care if it's 3D. So let's do this. Especially because I think I'm going to wear it with the hood down. It's probably going to cover part of it anyway. Select the colors. So I guess I want a silver that matches, which is this glitter. Oh, and I can add an outline. Yeah, let's do that. Right, so this has got to be a gold, but it's got to match this, which is a very yellow gold. So let's try that. Let's see what it looks like. Maybe I'll hate it. Finish. Flat or 3D puff. No, I don't care about that. It can be flat. Add crystals to every letter. No, I don't think I'm going to do that. Add a contrasting patch. I'm not 100% clear on that, but I feel like I've added enough extra bells and whistles that I don't need the price to go up anymore. So let's save. Let's see what we've got here. I wonder if it's just going to put my name right on the back. Oh, I got to drag and drop it. Yeah, Master of 1,000 holds would never fit. It would be the whole back. How about that? Yeah. Okay. I like it. Now, I can see that over here on the breast, there is a logo. Let's see if there's an option to remove that. Choose size and production options. Okay, let's see what it is. I got to enter my height here in feet. I'm 6 foot. And I got to switch this to pounds, my weight. Oops. Not that big. Okay, so it's set my size to large. Normally, if I was buying like a shirt off the rack, I would buy a medium because I want it to fit me snug. But this is like a piece of outerwear that's got to go over all my other gear. In addition to which, my experience has been when buying items of clothing from Asian countries, I always size up. They're always a little too snug if I buy, an equivalent size. If I bought a medium, but I was getting it from a company in Thailand, China, Japan, Korea, I would always size up. So I am going to leave it at a large. Typically, I'd go with a medium here, but for all those reasons I just described, let's do large. Standard production time. I'm fine with that. I don't want to... Yeah, I'm not paying any of this here. Enter the date item is needed and any other instructions. And then Boxer logo. This is it. Okay, so I can get rid of this logo by paying an additional fee, right? They want their branding on there. It's good advertising. I get it. I don't want that on. What I'm trying to do is come up with a piece of presentation gear that looks completely bespoke, as if it was made only for me. I don't want it to have the mark of this company on it. Okay, so here we go. 298 British pounds. So this is probably right around 375 US dollars is what we're looking at as a total cost. Shipping is free, but it looks like it could take 3 weeks, and realistically with how slow all postal items are, maybe 4 weeks. I think earlier it said something on the production tab there about 6 weeks if I didn't want to pay a rush fee. So the 6 weeks production time plus the 3 to 4 weeks probably means 10 weeks from now, I'm going to get my finished entrance robe.
As you just saw, I was able to pick out all the details, do all the customization in under 10 minutes. But there's part of that process you weren't able to see, which is I was in touch with a customer service rep at Boxer World. Her name is Vivian, and she is a delight. And she helped ensure that the exact length of the robe was what I was looking for. And those additional emails back and forth Well, they definitely took longer than 10 minutes. But at least the design work here, I was able to do it relatively quickly. And if you're curious to see what the finished product looks like, I unbox the robe in this video. Click on it right now. I will see you over there.